Oh my God. That was close. Ladies and gentlemen, that was close. Arsenal when I mean just, they scraped bottom of the barrel. You know, you take a spatula, bottom of the dish, man. Scrape a win versus Wolves. Wolves, 20th place Wolves. Guys, this is a team, and I covered it in the United video too. Look at where they are. 2 points. 2 points. This is one of the worst teams in the Premier League that I've ever seen. And Arsenal just scraped a win. First place against last place. And look at the luck. Look at that. Own goal. And the goal they scored, Wolves, was actually pretty good, to be fair. Like, this was too close for comfort, man. Too close for comfort. And the game would go exactly how you'd expect it to go. Arsenal would have a lot of the ball. Wolves would sit back, hit Arsenal on the break, counter-attack. But even when Arsenal had the ball, which they're so good at keeping, they're good at keeping the ball, they really just didn't do anything with it. I'm pretty sure in that first half, they only had like one shot on target. One shot on target against bottom of the league Wolves. That is embarrassing, man. They got lucky today. Very, very lucky today. If it wasn't for Bukayo Saka today on the pitch, that in-swinging corner for the own goal. Come on, man. This team. They need to wake up. This is a wake-up call. I know they got the 3 points today, but this is a wake-up call. Big time. Because look, mid-December, the schedule is so demanding now. It's a game every 3 days. Your cup games are coming in now. Like, guys, they easily, if they had dropped points today, they would have been on 35. No, they would have been on 34. With a City win tomorrow against Crystal Palace, league's done. City top of the table, they never choke, man. They never choke a lead like Arsenal do. That was too close for comfort. But anyways, as soon as, the own goal happened, from Saka's corner, Arsenal 1-0 up. Why are they sitting back? Why? It's 20th place Wolves. Why would you sit back and invite pressure? And some of the substitutions that Arteta made just didn't make sense to me. Like, you're bringing on, Odegaard, Marino, Trossard, attacking type of players. Players that can keep possession, keep the ball ticking. But you choose to sit back. That makes no sense. You're choosing to sit back rather than attacking players that you've subbed on. Maybe it was fresh legs, I don't know. But I think, overall the performance today was just flat. It's flat. And how many times have we said that about Arsenal? Especially this time of the year. Christmas time, January time, where the performance dips from the early season. How many times have we said that they're so reliant on Bukayo Saka? Odegaard didn't play today, but last season and the season before, they were reliant on Odegaard for the creativity. Eze, again, not a great performance. Hooked at 60 minutes. Didn't really show enough, intent, creativity in and around the box where he's so specialized that. This is a big win in terms of, just getting over the line. It's a scrappy game. Yes, 3 points, it matters. Top of the table still, you move. But in terms of, the fact that it's against Wolves, and I know I've said that so many times in this video already, but you should be 3-4-0 up against Wolves by, the 60th or 70th minute. The fact that it was 1-1 in the 95th minute is so concerning. And if it wasn't for those 2 own goals, lucky, very, very lucky, 2 own goals, and without Bukayo Saka on the pitch, they could have lost this game, man. They could have lost this game. Players need to step up. I'm looking at one man right now. He needs to step up. £60 million signing. He was brought in to start, brought in to score goals, help Arsenal win the Premier League title. He needs to step up. Today's performance was embarrassing. You'd expect a guy who scored 100 goals across 2 seasons in Europe. This is food, man. This team, Wolves, look at this. Mosquera, Agbadu, Gomez, food. Sam Jolson. How old is this guy, bro? 32. Food, man. This is food for him, man. This is a big opportunity lost to get his confidence up. This was supposed to be the game where he's supposed to get off the mark at Arsenal, and he just couldn't make it happen. I told my friends, before this game, Gyökeres, I'm going to watch him. I'm still learning, This is a player I'm still learning about every day, every match day that he plays. I don't know too much about Gyökeres. It's not like I watch them at Sporting week in, week out. But this is someone who I expect a decent amount from. The fact that you're scoring 100 goals across 2 seasons is not a joke. This is the guy who won the Gerd Müller trophy at the Ballon d'Or ceremony. So the fact that he's struggling to score, even get a shot off against Wolves is embarrassing, man. And I know low blocks are not his type of, game. They're not his forte. But still, a player of your quality, you should find some sort of intelligence in the box. There's 2 chances where I think Saka or Martinelli zip the ball across the box. He should be there. He has to be there, but he's not there. So even his IQ in the box, or a lack thereof, it's really starting to become a little bit concerning now. Villa last week when they lost 2-1, again, Not a great performance from him. There was 2 chances where he could have just easily just tapped it in, but he wasn't there, right place at the right time. I think Arteta has a big dilemma because he obviously starts Mourinho in games. Mourinho actually often scores more often than Gyökeres, which is insane. The fact that I've even just said that in the same sentence is ridiculous. But Arteta has a big dilemma because the big UCL game, the fact that Gyökeres can't even create his own chance or a chance to score against Wolves is crazy. So the big UCL games, I think Arteta really has a big decision to make. Does he go with Mikel Arteta, someone who's better technically, someone who can get on the ball more, drop in, whatever, do what Arteta likes in a striker, similar to what Havertz does? Or does he go with Gyökeres, who just offers something different? That difference can sometimes be good, but more often than not this season, it's not been great. So I don't know. It's a bit of an interesting question. I thought Rice was honestly a bit poor today. Set pieces weren't great. Some of his crossing, his passing just wasn't off. Honestly, the whole midfield just looked off today, man. Zubimendi, again, there's multiple times where he played the ball through to absolutely no one. No one was there. Lost the ball a couple times in midfield. Eze, like I said, didn't have a great game. Martinelli, poor. Saka honestly just carries his team, man. He really carries his team because as much as Odegaard is the captain, the leader, he's the guy who leads the press and the out of possession tactics. This guy, everything just goes through him. Bukayo Saka, everything just goes through this guy. And without him on the pitch, like I said, Arsenal wouldn't win this game. There's a chance they actually could lose this game, which is insane to say. And yes, as much as I'd like to say, depth is good. Madueke started against Bruges. Saka starts in the Prem. That's fine, But guys, it's not a coincidence that every time Arsenal don't play well in a game across 90 minutes, only one man seems to get them over the line. More often than not. And it's Bukayo Saka. So like I said, it's not the end of the world. They won the game. 3 points. There's no point of over-analyzing this. But it is worth pointing out some concerns because this can't happen again. This cannot happen again. They got lucky today. Very, very, very lucky today. City were probably looking at, the way they were playing in the last 10 minutes and licking their lips. As soon as the equalizer went in, 90th minute, they were probably having a field day, man. They were probably having a field day. And you know how City are, man. Post-January, they're like sharks that sniff blood from miles away. Like, especially when Arsenal are top of the table. They always never seem to fail to chase them down. So this is a wake-up call for Arsenal. They need to wake up. Because if you look at their fixtures now, it's not easy. Their fixtures are not easy. Everton, away, tough game. As bad as Everton have been recently, that's a tough place to go to. Palace at home, EFL Cup, tough game. Although it's not the Prem, still a tough game though. Brighton at home. Last season, both games, Arsenal dropped points to Brighton, don't forget. Villa at home, this is a revenge game. After last week, revenge game. Bournemouth away, Liverpool. Guys, they have a tough fixture, man. They have a tough fixture list ahead. So, wintertime Arsenal, they need to step it up. But yeah, I thought I'd just, quickly let you guys know about my thoughts on the game. Pretty boring game. Arsenal just kept the ball, didn't really do much with it. Not many chances created, like I said. Wolves, unfortunate, very unlucky towards the end, but you guys also are quite terrible. So, we'll see you guys in the second division next season. Like, share, subscribe, turn notifications on. Social media links in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.